If you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can get the latest from ETB Boxing. Perfect. Find out at the end of this video how you can win a $100 Amazon gift card. So why is Errol Spence smarter than we all thought? Or him and his camp? You know, it's been a while since since the Mike Garcia and Errol Spence fight took place, and we all know what happened. And when they made the fight, I couldn't figure out, why is Errol Spence taking this fight? You know, I mean, for what? Money? When elite level fighters are getting fame, or they're already, you know, that blue chip fighter, money isn't enough. There has to be big game strategy. There has to be value in every fight they take, because it can either higher or lower their market value. It's very interesting how it works, and I'm not claiming that I know the ins and out of it. I just know there is some aspects of fighters when they're at that high level to really plan out their fights, you know, and they got to make sense. And to me, Mike Garcia fight didn't make any sense to me, man. And this is why. It's his first pay-per-view fight. And these are elite fighters. Mikey Garcia coming up, you know, the story on his end was he's going to come up and fight Goliath, you know, whatever. He's going to outbox him or whatnot. You know, a la Sugar Ray Leonard versus Hearns, you know. And so let's think about it. Let's say, you know, a lot of people were saying Errol's too big, and he's too powerful. Not even the top welterweights want to fight Errol Spence because of the risk-reward factor. So let's say Errol knocks out Mikey Garcia in less than 3 rounds. What are people going to say? You know, well, Mikey Garcia was too small. If Mike Garcia outboxes or can get a close decision, then Errol Spence is going to be labeled overrated, you know, and that Errol Spence can't box. He got boxed by Mikey Garcia. And, you know, and the upside for Mikey Garcia was, you know, even if he loses or wins, you know, I could understand why he's doing it. I couldn't understand why Errol Spence was doing it. I couldn't figure it out, but when I saw how Errol Spence can't manage the perspective, you know what I mean, the fight, and they completely outboxed Mikey Garcia. And when I saw that, I realized these guys are smart. Errol Spence is a smart guy. They knew by completely outboxing Mikey Garcia and putting on a clinic, this was the only way he was going to get credit for beating Mikey Garcia. I mean, think about it, man. I mean, even now, I tell myself, man, you know, Errol Spence is a better boxer than we thought. And even, you know, the Garcia camp, they said we just couldn't find him, which demonstrates that Errol Spence can box. We just never saw that. And Errol Spence would say that, but we never really believed him, or at least I didn't. So we got to give Errol Spence and Errol Spence camp full credit. They're a very intelligent camp. And so it's you know, it's pretty genius what they're doing, and they're managing his career really well. I was impressed with at least that realization that I think is true. Having said all that, you know, we still need to see Errol Spence at the top welterweights, and hopefully we get to see that, because we realize that not only are they smart in business, they're smart in the ring, outside the ring, but we still want to see Errol Spence, you know, really fight those top 3 welterweights, and we all know who they are. But I wanted to make this video because it's been a while since the fight took place, and I've been out, you know, I was kind of sick actually. And I want to say that, you know, and to all the haters on Errol Spence, man, we got to give this man credit. He outboxed Mikey Garcia, and everybody said Mikey Garcia was the better boxer. And you know, again, yeah, he was a smaller fighter or whatnot, but they did the best with it. They controlled the narrative. They outboxed Mike Garcia. They put a clinic on him. And, you know, there was a point in time of the fight where I felt Errol Spence could have knocked out Mikey Garcia. It was in the later rounds, and Mike Garcia looked withered. And they even thought about it in the corner to stop it, and they did it. And I think Errol Spence was so smart enough. He said, no, I don't want to knock him out, because then they're going to say, you know, I was too big, yada, yada, yada. So he just kept outboxing him, you know, and full credit. Nothing but intelligence in managing that fight as far as the perspective in and outside the ring. And for all those, and I was kind of one of those on the fence, you know, Errol Spence, this is going to be a closer fight, and I underestimated Errol Spence, and I'll be the first one to admit it, but I'll be also the first one to admit that Errol Spence is a better boxer than I thought. Anyway, let me know what you think. Comment. I want to know what you think. You know, did you see that? Did you see that how they managed that narrative? If so, leave a comment and a like and share, man. All right, I'm out. ETB Boxing. Okay, to enter into the $100 gift card giveaway, it's real simple. All you got to do after your comment, enter $100 gift card and you're in. Every time we cross 1,000 subs, I'll randomly select a winner. That's it. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to Exposing the Boxing channel, the unbiased boxing nation.
Perfect.